Hi, and welcome to the
Screaming Hairy Armadillos.
Today's hosts will be Kenny and
Tracy.
Today's broadcast is a very special broadcast. We're going to be diving into our top picks on special animals in the animal kingdom. Unfortunately, although there are many special animals, we just didn't have enough time to talk about them all, but we went ahead and took the liberty and decided to have a spotlight. And today's spotlight is
Birds. Birds belong to the class Apes in the animal kingdom. They are vertebrates, meaning they have a backbone. And one of the most distinctive features of birds is feathers. They provide insulation, aid in flight, and display for mating or camouflage. They also have lightweight skeleton, like hollow bones, reducing their overweight for flight. And they also have different big shapes and size for various feeding habitats.
all right.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get into the animals.
Whoosh. Go.
All right, so the first animal that we're going to be talking about today is the cricket. And the cricket belongs to the class Insecta. It belongs to the phylum Arthropods and the subphylum Hexapoda. And what makes the arthropods and hexapods unique is that they actually have an exoskeleton. And the exoskeleton just means that their skeleton or support system is on the outside, versus mammals like us, we have an endoskeleton, the internal. Okay, and their skeleton is made up of chitin and protein. And because it's hard, a rigid, hard external skeleton, that means that when the cricket needs to grow, it has some molted skin. The cricket can be split up into three different parts: its head, thorax, and abdomen. Its head has compound and simple eyes. It also has palps and mandibles. Now, the uses of the palps and mandibles is that the palps help move the food towards its mandibles, and the mandibles break the food down. Moving on to the thorax has 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings, usually. And what makes the cricket special is that their legs are jointed, and this is an adaptation that has helped it jump further, jump faster, and just in general move faster. Now, a difference between male and female crickets is that male crickets, the bottom part of their abdomen is closed, versus females is open. And that just means that the cricket reproduces sexually.
Hello, I'm a special guest here on the Screaming Hairy Armadillos, and my name is Ashley Prince. I'll be discussing the phylum Mollusca, which includes animals that are chordates. There are 3 classes that fall under this phylum, which include gastropods, bivalves, and cephalopods. However, I will be focusing more closely on the gastropods class, which include the snails and slugs. As you can see when looking at these snails behind me, they have these long antenna-shaped features that are located on their head. These are known as their tentacles, and their eyes are positioned on the very top. They're like the circular little features. Around the snail, they have a conical shaped twisted shell that surrounds their body, which is different from slugs that do not have shells. Moving towards the back side of the snail, this is called the foot, which helps the snail in locomotion. Snails, as well as other animals from this phylum Mollusca, have a nervous system comprised of ganglia connected by nerve cords. They also have feeding structures specialized for them called radula, containing rows of teeth. These mollusk animals can be categorized under filter feeders, sediment feeders, herbivores, or carnivores. However, reproduction is different for gastropods, as they are hermaphroditic, which means that they possess both male and female reproductive systems. Gastropods, as well as other mollusks, except for cephalopods, possess an open circulatory system with a 3-chambered heart, with their blood containing an oxygen-carrying respiratory pigment known as hemocyanin. Overall, these classes share many similarities with one another, which is why they are categorized together. Thank you for your time, Screaming Hairy Armadillos. We will now proceed to Tracy's interview.
Go.
Okay, in here we can see I'm holding a snake, so I'm gonna talk about snake. Its phylum is Chordata, class Reptila, and the order Swarmata. That Swarmate have a wide range of species, variety in size, in habitat, diet, and behavior. Snakes, like all reptiles, have a segmented body, but this segmentation is not externally visible due to the elongated and cylindrical body. And snakes have a xylem, which a body cavity lined with mesoderm. The cavity is the houses for their internal organs. They can protect and have their exact purposes. Most snakes reproduce sexually. They typically have internal fertilizations, but most species also have oviparous and viviparous. The viviparous species means that they lay eggs inside their female body. Snakes possess an elongated digestive system adapted for swallowing the prey, and their jaws are highly flexible and can expand to swallow big prey. And snakes also have scales that cover their body to serve several purposes, including protection, reducing water loss, and aiding in locomotion. The shedding of old skin, known as ecdysis, is a regular process for snakes to grow and maintain their purposes.